Working with messages. In this section, we'll take a look at working with messages, including composing, forwarding, and replying to messages. And we'll take a look at a couple other little tips and tricks that I can pass your way with regard to messages. To compose a message, you simply click on Compose Mail. In the To field, as we mentioned earlier in the course, you can simply enter a person's name or begin typing to autocomplete that name. For instance, if I start typing Perry, it'll bring up Perry Peters. If I start typing M, it'll bring up all the individuals whose names start with an M. So if I wanted to send this to Mark Morrison, I could simply select Mark's name there. I could add carbon copies or blind carbon copies. And here's where I enter the subject of the email message. Pressing Tab takes me down to the body of the message. I can add a file if I want to by clicking Attach File, which will open up a dialog and let me search for a particular file on my system or on the network. Just a quick word about attachments. You can't send executables, so any file that ends in .exe you will not be able to send out as an attachment. And attachments can't exceed 20 megabytes. You can attach multiple files to an email message, but the total of those messages, again, cannot exceed 20 megabytes. You can add an event to an email message. Clicking this will open up these additional fields allowing you to specify the event's name, where it will be held, date, and time. If this message is sent to someone within your network, when they get this message, they'll be able to respond to the email, and if they choose to accept the event invite, it will add that event to their calendar. If it's sent outside of your domain, those individuals will still be able to accept the invitation, and it will show up on their calendar as well. This section in here allows you to enhance your email message. So for instance, you can highlight this, you can change the font type, you can highlight it, and if you click plain text, it takes that formatting off. There's also a spell checker available to you. And you can also add your signature, and we'll show you how to do that in a second. When you're ready to send the message, click Send, or you can save it now. This will save it as a draft, and you'll be able to find the message over here under Drafts. If you don't want to send the message, you can also click Discard. This icon over here will come in handy for you. When you're in the middle of writing an email message, and let's say you want to get back to your inbox, this opens this message in another window. The message I was working on opened up in a new window, and my inbox is available to me behind it. So let's go ahead and send this message. I'll just click Send, and that message has been sent to Mark. So let's take a look at how to set up a signature for yourself. So let's go up to Settings. We'll scroll down to the signature area, which is right here. Simply select it, and then type in your information. And when you're done, simply save your changes. And the next time you go to compose an email message, your signature will appear. So let's discard this, and let's reply to a message now. So let's open this message from Paul Sperry. And to reply to a message, I simply click Reply, or to forward the message, I simply click Forward. To reply to the message, click Reply, and a window opens up, and I can simply reply to Paul. And when I'm done, I simply select Send. To get back to my inbox, select Inbox. And notice now that I've responded to this message and I've read it, it's no longer bolded. To print a message, simply open the message, go to this little icon over here, and you can select Print, and that will open up the message in a print mode, and then open up your print dialog. And then to simply print, click print.